6, 7. Hello, hi, hi. Oh, you're just scratching my leg. Oh, we must decompress from servers. He's got a toy, so he should be pretty good. Yeah, he's laying down. But no, I just injected like 15 minutes ago, but my leg is itchy. I don't know. Sometimes I tried to explain it to my doctor. I was like, sometimes when I inject it, he's like, yeah. I was like, it swells up like a bug bite or something, and it itches. And he's like, sometimes you can hit a vein. I'm like, I know what that is. It's not the same thing. Don't think that. It's not that. You don't listen. I don't know. Maybe he does listen. I'm told he's listen. I've searched him up a bit, and apparently he's a good listener. That's just what people say. I'm like, really? All right. I'll give it a try. We'll see if he can listen to me. Hold on. I want to get those thingies to pick from. I like them. These little wooden things. There was so many. Get out of here, Cerberus. Oh, Cerberus, get back. Hold on. You're casting a shadow and it's making it hard for me to see. Okay, we got the letter Y. I already did the fish. I already did the ladybug. I won't do any repeats. I should get something better to grab from. I feel like that would be smarter. Okay. Oh, we got something new and something else new. All right. I got 3 things. Hold on. I will shove the dog out the way. Excuse you. Go your head. Oh, God. Arms. Okay. This is, oh shit, what is it? Oh, yes, all about your crush. Yes, it's a crush reading. I don't think I've done one of those as a pick a card yet. It's back to his toy. Okay, so hold on. I'm coming. These things are not easy to hold. All right, they're all different sizes. This is not fair. No, it's not fair. Okay, we have for all about your crush. Hold on, wait. No, that doesn't work either. Give me a moment. I'll surely figure this out. I will find a better way. Yes, there we go. Okay, we'll cut all this close. Okay. We have for all about your crush. This is going to include all the details about it, and I'm going to try to see if they're crushing back. So we have option 1, which is Y, the letter Y. Option 2 is these cute little swans. My dog's going pretty crazy, so just ignore that thrashing sounds. And then option 3 is a hot air balloon. Okay, so go ahead and pick your pick, and I'll see you at your pick. Probably about 15 minutes for the shuffle, and then maybe 20 minutes per pile. So I will see you there. Oh, this a little tore up. Okay. I remember I was talking about my doctor. Yeah, I'm told he's a good listener. I did not get my appointment. I got to call the late ward, I guess. He wants blood work and like a whole spread. How many tubes will that be? You know what I mean? And do I need to fast? I hope they don't want me to fast. I don't know. Fasting is tough. He's having fun. That's all that matters. It just sounds crazy. I don't know. He's all heavy breathing. He before I started the stream, he did such a big jump onto the couch. I thought he broke it. I swear, it made such a sound. I was like, "Are you okay?" Even like I was like, "Did you stick the landing?" You know what I mean? Like, are you all right? He was fine. No, he was absolutely fine. It's my couch that's not fine. I have to replace it. Okay. I'm considering a futon. I feel like this is great for servers. Ah, shit. Dropped so many cards. And the problem is that I don't know how to get rid of this one. Okay. I'm sure it requires two IKEA people, whatever. Uh, I could definitely lift half of that couch. Go lay down. Don't come over here and start just. You just go lay down. He goes over there, gets himself out of breath, and he comes over here and starts breathing. Ow! That was my stomach. Go lay down. She pulled my shirt. You got my tummy. No, you got my tummy with your ginormous mouth. Sit down. Sit. Okay. Ugh, you're getting too frisky. No, I can't yell. I'm a yellless person. He has to learn to read my face, and has he ever? Please calm down. I don't know. It's when he's triggered. This is my issue with him. He don't listen when he's triggered. He doesn't even look at me. I don't know where he is. He goes into another dimension when he gets triggered. And the problem with his triggers, I'm talking about my dog, but the problem with his triggers is that they're random as fuck. A squirrel will do it. Oh, he's too sensitive, for sure. The veterinarian will have to listen. I'm expecting him to give me something, some type of behavioral advice, something, because he's little. No, he gets too crunk. But when he's happy, this is fine. It's when he's trying to actually, go after somebody, like a squirrel. Like when he doesn't like the squirrel or a cat. Oh, there's a cat that walks around here, fucks with my dog. What can I do? It's animal world. It's animal wars. What am I supposed to do? All I can do is keep him in the house. I let him outside. That cat literally walk around, keeping him triggered and running in a circle for like 5 minutes. I have to somehow break the psychosis. I don't know what's wrong with him. I'm like, hey! He finally breaks out of it. I've thrown enough food at him, like a pigeon. But yeah, he triggers like that. Mostly other animals. Not other dog. Well, other dogs, yeah, but more like he wants to play with them. His tail is wagging the whole time he's doing this. He wants to play, but he's like way too chill. Mm, no, I'm sure if he played with a cat, he'd end up killing it by accident. That's what I'm saying. Poor dog. He's just too chill. Yeah, he's laying there. He's upset. He's upset that I'm upset, but it's all right. He needs to feel that. No, he needs to know he upset me. Yeah, I can't bark it to him. I can stand up and give him the look. I don't know. It works on my ex-husband. I feel like it works on anything. If it works on him. Uh, uh, but it works. I don't know. He runs to his office, he goes and sits, and he looks at me, and then it's like a duel. Like he's just standing there, and I'm standing there, and I'm like, he's gonna stand here all day. Right? And then he finally sits, and I'm like, yeah, you go. Yeah. And I'm telling him I'm supposed to force him to submit. I'm so sorry. Okay. He's such a submissive dog, though. Like I would walk into the kitchen, and he's all laid on his back. Like, come on. Touch my belly. No, get your hot breath out of here. No, stop that. No, no. Really down. Yeah. We have cuddled, we have snuggled, we have done a lot, me and this dog, in the past 12 hours. It's my day off. I haven't had a day. This is my sixth, sixth. I can't say it. Sixth. I feel like that was close enough. But the number six. All right, this is my sixth day off in 4 months. I feel like that's pretty insane. My dad is like, "What is wrong with you?" Nothing is wrong with me. It's moving season. It's like that's the best I could ask for moving season. Is every day. The fuck in winter when people don't move in Canada very much. Okay, 3, 4 units a month. That's a tough month. Alright, it's a tough month. No, it definitely is. Oh, mm. I won't. I don't know. This. I don't know. That's just how the flow is. This year, I tell myself I don't think there's going to be too many people moving around in the winter. I don't know. I don't know. People do all sorts of strange things. I have never had a busy winter. It's always been a crawl. I refuse. I don't really want to clean, what is it? Private homes? I don't want to do that. Ugh, no. I feel like that was just a stepping stone in life. Okay, that was just an experiment, dare I say. Okay. Nicole did a social experiment on herself. Can it? I do not know. I don't want to go there. I don't want to do that job. I'd rather paint. Yes! My ex-husband falls over. I'm a phenomenal painter, obviously. I'm very clean, I'm very fast, I'm very precise. I just don't like painting. I don't like the smell. I don't like sitting in that room breathing it in for hours. I don't like any of this motion. No, this is like the worst motion ever. Like, no, I'm tired. No, this is no. That's way too much. I feel like man, I would. I don't even know if I could be on my all day if I took that job, but I would. I'd rather do that than clean houses. Ugh. No one's worthy of my cleaning, dare I say. No, I put too much detail into it. And I put too much consideration into it. I cannot just clean for anybody. I can't clean for anybody. I have to clean for anonymous people in order to do it. I don't know. I imagine that the Lord Himself is moving. My mom would be like, "I'm really proud of you, Nicole. Thanks, Mom. I pretend like God is coming to move in, not Jesus. Yeah, it's God moving. The hostess with the mostest himself will be living in this unit. It must be perfect. Hey, I feel like if I put this type of quality on everything I do, it can't ever go wrong. It can never go wrong. Right, Mom? It can never go wrong. But like my mom would be like, it can never. Thank you. I don't know. This is the truth, though. I'm making jokes, but it's true. I don't know. Who do you imagine's moving in there? After you've cleaned however many 120 showers, you start to wonder, who am I cleaning for? And I'm like, I don't want to clean for anybody. I was like, I'll clean for the Lord. How about that? I was like, the Lord Himself will be upon me. Will be like, wow, who cleaned this unit? I did. I cleaned that fucking. I polished those matte finish counters and cabinets. I did that. Yeah, I cried for 3 hours one day. I did that. Oh, I think. Oh, I don't got time. It's my last card, but I suspect that Doug has caught wind that he made me cry at work with his painting. No, he did a terrible painting job one day, and it made me cry. No, it broke me down. We're like on day seven, maybe no, not a 70. We're like on day like 48. I'm like, I haven't had a break, man. I'm not coming to work, and there's paint everywhere. I was like, sure. I mean, I took it so personal. I was like, he hates me. Whoever did this hates me. They hate me for sure. And I went into a meltdown. I was like, ah. My boss was like, calm me down. I was like, okay, so nobody hates me. She's like, no, he's just a really shitty painter. And I'm like, all right, I can handle that. If it was because he hates if it's because he sucks, that's okay. I can handle that. I was like, but if it was intentional, I can't handle that. No, no, it's too many days, too many ovens, too many showers for this. My boss was like, I don't know. My boss understood. That was the day she tried to hug me. I was like, what's happening? Don't hug me. I don't know. Who knows what'll happen? We'll open a portal, a time portal into if someone dares hugs Nicole. Yeah, we're gonna spin off into another time continuum. It will never get back home. I'm kidding. Hold on, this is terrible. Hold on. No, I have to actually put thought into this. Yeah. And I dropped that one. I still have not got it. I considered doing it today, but then I said, nah, I'll just do laundry instead. Okay, so hello, hi. This is all about your crush. Now, this is your crush. Like, you have a crush on this person. Okay, not like a person you know that has a crush on you. But either way, I don't know. I clarify that sometimes because some people just, I don't know, they read that, or they'll read that all different ways. But either way, so I'm going to pull out all the details I can about them, and we're going to try to see if they're crushing back on you. Okay? So we have option one. Calm down. Get back. He's been listening. No, you stop. Yeah, that's fine. Stop. Go lay down. This is the worst timing. Oh, it's terrible timing. Ah. Okay, we have option one, the letter Y. Okay, and option two, two little swans. I think that was cute. And option three, a hot air balloon. So go ahead and pick your pick, and I'll see you at your pick. And I'm sure you'll see servers at your pick too, because he's fucking crazy. You should see when I come home, he's standing on this desk. Literally, he sleeps on it with his head out the window. When I get home, he stands up and he just looks at me all crazy. It's fucking crazy. He's crazy. But I love him. Listen, he's a puppy still. He's almost out of his terrible twos. Oh my god, he's right there. Jesus. What are you doing? Get away from that. He's trying to take me. Try to take the rest of the carvings. Get out of here, Cerberus. Go lay down. Listen, I put the TV on for you and everything. I put the TV on for him. I put Riverside? No, Riverdale? Riverdale. I put Riverdale on. I don't know. Okay, option one. So sorry, my dog's terrible today. Option one, the letter Y. All right, this is all about your crush. So it's making me think whoever your crush is, Cerberus, go lay down. They're probably a millennial, whoever they are. And let's see, with the Scholar card and the clouds with the King of Wands. Okay, I'm trying to pick up if they like you with the cat with the clouds card, King of Wands. I feel like they might. Okay, maybe if they knew you liked them, they would like you, and I feel like they would take you very seriously. That's like a what if. Like I don't know, because it's in the clouds. It's like so. I feel like your crush doesn't really necessarily pay attention to crushes or other people that anyone that they suspect is crushing on them. I don't think they pay attention to it. They ignore it. This is like somebody, the chaser. This is somebody that doesn't chase crushes. You know what I mean? So if people crush on them, I feel like they won't pursue it. I don't know, something like that. The clouds card. So I feel like if you like they don't notice it. That's more so what it is with the Scholar card. This person doesn't notice things like that. They don't. This is like somebody that doesn't notice romantic advancements. Wherever you are with this crush, we're not in a setting where this person is looking. Do you get what I mean? Like this isn't a regular social setting, or it's like you're at school, you're at work, you're something. Insight. I feel like this is somebody that would like to talk to you. They like you. This is somebody that feels, I don't know, like they know of you, they like you, they're interested in you. But I feel like, but we don't discuss whether or not they're crushing. I don't know. Okay? The answers are there for those who look, and then the scholar, I feel like this guy's kind of a bookworm. He's somebody who answers people's questions and things like that. Why? And as I'm saying, this person might ask why a lot, and they've answered their questions. So they know a lot of answers. Yeah, they're very smart. But overall, I feel like they could be crushing on you. Ooh, the Fire Ants card. This instantly makes me think that they. Okay, we're still concealing whether or not they're crushing on you. I don't see the point in that. It's so silly because if he wasn't crushing on you, the answer would be clear. So this person clearly does crush on you secretly, privately, quietly to themselves. I feel like they might express it to you very quietly somehow, and so quietly that you don't even notice, right? But it's because the Fire Ants card, this guy doesn't want no instability. I don't know. With the Whip card, I feel like this guy's definitely got a crush on you. But I feel like it's kind of like noticing you in the crowd. Like he doesn't understand why he's got a crush on you. You haven't done anything anyone else hasn't done, or something like that. Like you didn't mean like you haven't done anything special to actually specifically pull this guy's attention. But the Spider card, I feel like he's all eyes on you. Wow, with the Hyena card, there's a duality to this man. I feel like the Chaser card, I feel like this is why he's turned off all romance. So that's why I said you met him in a setting where there is no romance. This is like work, or like I said, there's some type of professionalism to this. Scholar, even that's professionalism. You know what I mean? Like you bump into them anywhere. It's kind of like if you were to meet this guy on a dating site, he would pursue you right away, type of thing. You poke him, he pokes you. It's for dating. He knows what's going on. You know what I mean? But anywhere else, it's too free, free falling. He starts to think, oh wow, I think that girl's flirting with me, and he like starts reading a book. Like you know what I mean? Like he'll notice advancements for sure, but plenty of time he just won't chase it. It's too unpredictable. It's too like it. He just doesn't. He just doesn't. And I feel like, but he really, really likes you. He likes you. The whip card, there's like a soulmate energy. It's something like this. But he doesn't talk about it because it's not like he's gonna pursue it or something like that. You know what I mean? He doesn't know how you feel about him, things like that. You know what I mean? Like, so he's not taking it serious, but he does. He does have a crush on you. Okay, the fish card, wow, with the King of Pentacles. So I feel like behind this clouds card here, okay, I feel like he's a very serious, committable man. The ring. I feel like, and you are someone he would take serious and commit to. If he met you somewhere where he could pursue you like that. The chaser card. Okay, I feel like this guy could get a little obsessed with whoever he's pursuing, as I'm saying. I feel like, and he's already kind of maybe turned on that obsession. But I'm hearing that song. It's some song that I used to play on some jukebox at some bar that I worked at a long time ago. I think it was called Obsession. Obsession. Okay, but either way, the fish card, King of Pentacles. I feel like this is like a dreamy type guy, dreamer. Yeah, like he dreams big. And the King of Pentacles, it might produce, you know what I mean? I'm like a manifester. You know what I mean? What he dreams, he produces. And I feel like he's dreamt on a woman. Do you get what I mean? But I feel like not to like date or anything like this. So it's not like you're some type of woman of his dreams, right? But yet you kind of are because this guy's manifesting. I don't know what he's manifesting, but he's manifested everything he's got. The scholar card, he's very smart. Insight. Okay, he might be a bit psychic. Spider card, wherever he lacks in being psychic, he's good, I feel like, with tech. And he's very precise. He's got like real good precision. I feel like that's like I don't know how to explain that. But overall, like so guy might gamble, but he only gambles when he knows when to, type of thing, like sure bets or something like that. And that's what I'm saying. This guy has some type of insight psychically, and I feel like and physically, he can get insight. The King of Pentacles, he might be able to pay for it, but I feel like he does it himself. This is more of like a doer. Like he does most probably everything himself. This is like a guy this is a guy that could easily just take his taxes to H&R Block. But no, he'd rather sit and do them himself. And who knows why? Maybe it's easy for him. Maybe he likes it. Oh my God. He likes taxes. Listen, I like cleaning. People fall over at this concept, so I feel like it's possible. This man might like to do taxes. Oh my God. Why not work at H&R Block? Who cares what it pays? You get to do what you love. Okay, damn it, I'm crashing. I don't know. I was skyrocketing from the cereal. I had hit 17 so fast. I was like, dear Lord, I'm gonna die. I need to take some insulin. This honey bunches of oats is really putting me through it, right? And now look at me. I need Orange Crush. Don't let the coffee mug fool you. This is Orange Crush. It's caffeine free and it's delicious. Right? Either way, I feel like if this guy was to think on you, like okay, I feel like this guy is very compartmentalized mentally. This is why he is the King of Pentacles, because he's able to do this. The King of Wands, though, I feel like he's the King of Wands at the end of the day, though. So he's not just all smart Mr. Taxes and knowing all these book smart things. Okay, he has a penis and he knows how to use it. I feel like it's maybe been a while. Which was that song? Who knows? But overall, he has compartmentalized his feelings for you. Like, okay, we're gonna open up this little locker, this little door. And I feel like that's where all the insight is. I feel like this guy's in love with you, most likely. For him to even have to have a compartment for you. Do you know what I mean? He's got a file with your name on it. This guy probably has a label maker. I'm picturing a man making a file, and labeling it, and printing it out on that little machine, putting a little sticker. And it's your file. It says Nicole, and it's got like two little hearts on it. Isn't it? I'm picturing. So whatever your name is, insert there. They're like, so and so. Two little hearts. Oh yeah, that's too cute. But overall, this person is very organized, right? So I feel like if I open that file, I feel like there's an alarm that goes off and everything. No one touches that file. I feel like not even this person. The mirror card, mirroring each other, self-image relationships, reflect our wounds, and introspection. Okay, so this person's an introspector. Okay, he's very deep. He thinks a lot. He thinks more than he talks. And I feel like, and you would think that somebody that thinks more than they talk would know what they're saying. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they got it all worked out in their brain so they could easily display that. I feel like they have trouble talking and they might get nervous around you. I feel like, but this could be just be about all sorts of things. Like, this is somebody who maybe gets a little nervous when they have to do public speaking or something like that. So, like, I feel like, but with you one on one, I feel like he has issues with this too. And he might not usually have such one on one issues. The King of Pentacles, I feel like this guy's a man. This is the man type of thing. So he doesn't really have many issues. You get what I'm saying? He's kind of issue free over here. But I feel like there's no lady in his life. There's none of that. So it's real easy to be issue free when you got no issues. You know what I mean? But overall, at least internally, this guy is solid. All right. Any issues he has in life is because he's onboarded them. He's dating an issue, or he's talking with his family member who's an issue, or you know what I mean. But he's alone. And I feel like he's probably lonely. People get lonely, but not like as a sickness. Like he's not sitting around lonely all the time. I feel like he's too busy. This guy has a lonely lifestyle because of the type of person he is. Like he didn't get punished and put in this lifestyle. His lifestyle formulated into this. Do you get what I'm saying? So I feel like if he's crushing on you, I feel like it's a big deal. Okay? So he doesn't really want to crush on you. Genuinely, he doesn't want to. He's trying to just do his own thing and just not crush on you. I feel like in the Fire Ants card, he doesn't want any of the. This guy gets shy. He doesn't want any of the noise that comes along with if if uh if he likes you. You know what I mean? Something like that. So there might be gossip going around that you have a crush on this person or you had a crush on this person. We have the Garden card. Secretly throughout the community, people thinking you like this person. There's been some type of okay, people like this person thinks you like them or other people do. Overall, they all want to know what this guy likes, and this guy doesn't give them nothing. The Scholar card. It's almost like he closes his blinds and he doesn't answer. He just ignores those questions, all sorts of things, because he doesn't want to talk about it. He doesn't want to discuss it because if he likes you and starts to indulge in the thoughts of liking you, he wants to be with you. And in order to be with you, he doesn't know what that'll bring. And he basically talking with other people brings nothing but noise. They don't want to. They don't want to talk about it with other people at all. Like, because they've already logically worked it out in their head, type of thing. They either have to like pursue you or not, and they don't know if they should pursue you. I tell you, this is somebody who second guesses themselves all the time. They don't know if you're flirting with them. They don't know if you're serious. They don't know if they can take you serious. This person's too serious to just put down what they're doing to try to take you serious and then have it not be serious. Then they go. Overall, I feel like the Guarded card. I feel like people talk about y'all and y'all as like a couple. Y'all, they the Chaser card. I feel like people try to act like you're pursuing this guy and he's not interested in you. And I feel like because that's what it basically is. This guy isn't. He is interested in you. but it's too much interest. Do you get what I'm saying? They feel like this person feels like if they pursue a crush with you, it'd be life changing. This is somebody that would maybe they would have pursued you more, or maybe more playfully. They would have pursued you playfully, right? If they knew nothing could come of it, if they knew you weren't their type, if they knew that you wouldn't make a good fit for them. Do you get what I mean? This is like a guy that doesn't mess around with anybody, the scholar card. But then if he ever does, it's because like got some loneliness, right? So he goes out there maybe socializing and flirting, right? But he's only gonna mess around with people that he knows it ain't gonna work with. So that way like he can just keep being doing what he's doing. But he meets you and he knows it's gonna go too good. So there's like a hesitation to that. He doesn't even want to flirt with the idea. You know what I mean? He doesn't even want to flirt with you. And it makes you look like a chaser, like you chasing a man who's either unavailable or uninterested, or both, something like that, right? So I feel like it is. It looks like exactly what it is. Like you like somebody who's not interested, but they are interested. But these are the deep reasons of why they're not. I feel like in the garden card, he ain't gonna open up deeply with these people. It's that simple. Okay, it would take him 30 minutes to try to explain that, and that took me 30 seconds. You get what I'm saying? He needs to say it to you, but it's like I said, if he just thinks you're crushing on him, he ain't gonna talk this deep about it. Okay, the merchant card. Okay, so whoever he's talking with, whatever community is around him, I feel like ain't no good people in there. Ain't nobody worth talking about. It's just to gossip. So they don't see the point in talking about you. Okay, but I feel like you came up. 1 second. Pardon me. Okay. So this lifestyle that this guy's got going down, I feel like he can't incorporate you in it. This is like a guy who can't date. Do you get what I mean? He's busy. The merchant card. I feel like that's you. That's that you're that ship in the back there. He's like watching you sail away. Okay, but I feel like, but he's safe to crush on. You just look like you're chasing an uninterested man, and the way when people talk to him about you, that he makes it clear that he's not interested. He's got personal reasons. He's definitely interested. He's the most interested, dare I say. We have the ring card here with the King of Wands, like a surprise love. This guy's like, he loves you so much, he's letting you go. I know, right? What has happened in the world? This guy's Mr. Bad over here, Mr. Bad to the bone. But he loves you so much, he lets you go. It's romantic, okay, whoever you are. But I feel like the scholar card, nobody would know this man has let you even go. Do you get what I mean? Like there's a sense of this man cried, something like that. It's like as if he sees you and you're perfect, and he's like, "Man, that's the one girl that I would drop everything for." You know what I mean? But he says that thinking it's because you would never be interested. And then he either hears rumors you're interested, or you directly with the chaser card, you let him know you're interested. So now, okay, no, okay, now he has to like no, he has to literally like put on this front and act like he don't like you at all, because he basically sees it as I don't know. It's almost like he wished for a reason to put down this life of solitude, and now it came, and he's like, I don't want to. You know what I mean, or something. He wasn't ready for it. Who knows? But overall, I feel like he keeps his feelings about you very, very private, extremely private. Because one, he has no one to talk to about it seriously with, other than himself. And two, I feel like it's like I said, he's got to change his life to be with you. And so it's like he didn't expect you to ever be interested in him. So he's kind of just ignoring the fact that you're interested in him and continuing on with what he's doing. And he's just gonna let you. Oh, you crush on me? That's fine. Okay, goodbye. Don't crush on me. Bye bye. Float away, please. And I feel like, but yeah, So I feel like you kind of do this, but you're still crushing on him if you're here to watch this video. Think about it. You have a crush on this guy. Okay, so I feel like the whip card, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. And he might have called in for a soulmate, and here you came, SOSing on the ship here, and he sends you off on your way. I don't know. He's in love with you. Okay, the white carnation card, devotion. Be true and pure in thought and deed. I feel like he does. He genuinely loves you. So he wants you to go off and find someone else, right? Not be with him, not like him, not crush on him at all. Because he's not interested at all. You're a chaser, but he's like, he wants you to chase him. You know what I mean? But if you don't chase him, then he's just gonna stay put and keep doing what he's doing, right? And I feel like, and if you go find someone else to pursue, he's actually pretty happy with that. He's like, that's fine. You know what I mean? I feel like this is the merchant card. I feel like this guy doesn't take financial losses. I was like, but he definitely takes love losses. Okay? This guy's like, I feel like this is like a man who doesn't think that love is for him. So he kind of like doesn't fall for it. You know what I mean? But this man's in love with you. I don't know, King of Wands. I feel like he's got passion for you. So this guy might end up pursuing you one day. I feel like he's always gonna watch you. The spider card. He's always gonna have, he's always gonna have a file for you, type of thing. So he's always gonna keep an eye on you. And I feel like as long as you're single, I feel like he's got, you know what I mean? He thinks, who knows, maybe he'll change his lifestyle. But I feel like chances are this guy's just somebody you should just crush on and keep floating by. Okay, because he's, whether he loves you or not, it's like I would suggest he values finances more than romance. Do you know what I mean? So he's always gonna be balancing that over you. So I feel like it's not that that's wrong. It's just that he's gonna always conceal his feelings and probably always choose that lifestyle because that lifestyle is maybe financially supporting him. Something like that. Either way, I hope you enjoyed. Bye. Ah, that's a test of my blood sugar. Hold on. Ah, ah, ah. I'm shaky. Hold on. Ah, of course, there's an error. But no, I'm not that low. I'm just starting to feel it. Man, hold on a second. I have dusted ashes here. I'm just gonna put them back into my ashtray. Or else Silvers will surely come over here and blow his nose on them. Okay, I'm coming. Hold on. Okay. Option 2. There are two little swans. Okay. So this is all about your crush. Okay. Any details I can think on about them, we're going to talk about your crush, tell you all about them. Right? And we're also going to try to see if they're crushing back. So already, I want to say they are. It's the Swans card, but we won't jump into that, right? We will see the camera. Okay. Reminisce and keepsake, perception, learn from the past and make memories. Okay, with the spider card and then the chaser. So I guess it kind of depends. If you're a man and you're here for a woman, yes, they crush back. If you're a woman and you're here for a man, I don't know yet. The King of Wands, okay? I feel like they might secretly crush on you if they're a man. The Scholar card. Okay, with the shark. Okay, so you might, okay, if you're here and you're crushing on a girl, I feel like she's crushing back. The shark card. There's like a love aspect to this. I don't know. But if you're here for a man, the man you're interested in, I feel like there's a cross read aspect, but it's not the same. Like, so it needs explanation. Like, if you're a man, you're not necessarily okay. If you're a man and you're here for a woman, she is crushing back on you, right? Now, my earplug. If you're a woman and you're here for a man, oh shit, what did I push? I pushed something. Ah shit, I don't know if I put my earplugs up. Hold on. By the way, if you're a woman and you're here for a man, I feel like you might be pursuing a man who's unavailable, but it's public. Like, you know, this guy has a wife and kids and things like this. So if that's your crush, I feel like they most likely are not crushing them. Okay. Now, if you're here for a man that you know is not publicly like some man with children, okay, then this is what we're going to focus on more. But they must share the same type of vibe. So I'll still discuss your crush even if they're unavailable like this, like publicly, like they're off limits even. I'll still discuss it with you because they share the same vibe as a different guy that is single or whatever, and people have came to see that guy. That's how that works. That's confusing, but overall, okay. I don't know. It's just so that I can organize my own mind. Okay, feel okay to talk about things because I can clearly see someone is here for a crush that's off limits, and I don't really see that. I don't fuel those. I don't see the point of fueling that. But either way, the scholar card, whoever this guy is, if you're here for a guy, most of you that are here for a girl, I don't know what to say about it yet. But either way, the guy that, whatever guy this is, I feel like he's the shark card. I feel like he's very smart and he's a bit rude. He might be a little offensive at times. And I feel like, but this is somehow part of his character. I don't know, people like this about it. The chaser card, I feel like this gets a lot of women interested in him. This is like a guy that knows mental games. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, he's gonna choose this type of picture because he knows what it's gonna bring in. Like I don't know, he's mental. Like he thinks about this. The chaser card, so he does this. A lot of this is like I would say he's like a player, but he's not really quite a player. He cares more about money and making money moves and things like this than moves on women. But he very well can take all of these moves and apply them to women. Okay. So the chaser card, he gets a lot of women that chase after him for all sorts of reasons. I feel like a lot of them just naturally like, I don't know, they like this guy. The King of Wands. I don't know, maybe we know, maybe they know something maybe they know something we don't. Maybe he's really good with his penis. Maybe he's got good penis. Who knows? The King of Wands is the cloud card. Who knows what it is? Okay? Okay, but that's what I'm saying. This guy's single. We're talking about a single man here who's looking for, I feel like he's looking for a girl, but he's so smart, he ends up being manipulative. It's like a guy that likes to exercise his mind. Like, what? I feel like, but in healthy ways. I feel like, okay, so the turtle, not the turtle doves. This is making me think of two turtle doves, right? So this person likes you. You exercise his mind. You make him think. I feel like there's a sense where this guy likes to argue, but not argue. Like he's arguing with you. Like, hey, okay, like I'm pulling in an argument from a basic couple, and they're yelling, "Why'd you do this? Why'd you do that?" Rah, 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 right? That's not this guy. No, he's arguing about something that has nothing to do with you guys. He's like debating with you. This guy's a debatinator. Okay, but overall, I feel like that's his energy, though. That's how he is. But I feel like none of it is. Maybe if you're not the opposite gender, it could maybe get aggressive. But overall, this is how this guy like thrives. This is what makes him feel good. I don't know. Feeds off of this. Okay, so it's like he needs to exercise his mind. If he doesn't, maybe he starts doing bad things, like the expression idle hands. Okay. So I feel like if this guy doesn't apply his mind to anything, he might end up start doing like criminal activities. I feel like, okay. The spider card, who knows what he'll do. But overall, the King of Wands and the Chaser, I feel like this guy gets a lot of people trying to chase him. It's like he's shocked. He's not out there trying to like pull women. He's not applying his manipulation tactics or his mentalism of any of this. He's not applying any of this for dating, but God, it's pulling in all the hoes, I want to say. Like I'm looking through his inbox or whatever, and it's like the hoes, they just don't stop. I don't know, the scholar card. He doesn't talk to any of these people. Reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, and make memories. That's what I'm saying. This guy's focused on money and like anything but dating, because he's hung up on somebody. He's hung up on a girl. Okay? So, this is all about your crush. I feel like if you happen to be that girl, then your crush is crushing back. But if not, your crush is not crushing back. He's crushing on this girl. But he's not even like crushing. I feel like he's forever crush on that girl. It's a forever crush. No, he'll always crush on her. It makes me think like he wants to date her, but he knows it won't work, so he doesn't. But he'll always crush on her. I don't know, or if he tried to date her, reminiscent, keepsake, memories, perception, learn from the past. You know what I mean? It's like the goal is like to never let what happened with that girl ever happen again. He's learned from his memories, right? Like he failed, like he fumbled. He made a this guy doesn't fumble. He's a shark. He wins, right? But he fucked that one up. So he's like tries to learn from his mistakes and go on. You know what I mean? But he can't. He focuses only on money, fuck dating, and all his sister is like thinks on this girl and how he fucked it up with her. That's it. I get the scholar card. That's all this guy does. The spider card. He might even stalk her a bit. Jesus. The stars. Okay. This guy's like, he might as well have cheated on her. You know what I mean? They broke up. They're not together. He did something like that. I feel like not basic. He's not a cheater. This guy's too smart to be a cheater. Something like that. Okay, it's almost like he might have tried to make it look like he was cheating, and that you might as well have cheated if you made it look like it. He was so good at making it look like it that the girl believed him, and she took off. She fucked everything up. So I'm saying this guy's learned from his mistakes. He's like, I'll never test a woman again. Like he tested this woman. Do you get what I'm saying? He tested her in ways like committal, all sorts of ways. Okay, the King of Wands here, I feel like it was some type of girl that he dated, and it was a fling type of energy. Like I don't know, like he pursued her, he liked her, he went in for he couldn't help himself type of thing. He did it. He was like, I'm gonna date this person. We're dating, and you know what I mean? And they rush into it, and I feel like he falls in love with her. And then he instantly starts putting her through all these types of mental tactics that he didn't even realize he was possibly doing, or maybe he realizes afterwards, or who knows? All right, picture plant insight. I feel like this guy might have went all angles against this woman. I feel like because he wanted to be with her so bad. You know what I mean? He put her through all these trials and tribulations. I feel like I feel like she's that girl, if that girl was chasing this shark, okay, she's climbing away. She's like, no, I don't want it. I don't want these tests. Get these out of here. What are you doing to me, shark? Okay, the date card in reverse. I feel this guy don't go on dates no more after that girl. No. No. No, I feel like, but that girl, I feel like, hear me out. That girl could maybe like him still. I don't know, maybe if he told her. Who knows? This is entertainment for me, but overall, he pursued her too aggressively, but secretly aggressively, not openly, right? The King of Wands Clouds card. He fell for this woman, or he fell for her like eyes, like first sight type of thing. This the whip card. This woman says come, and he rushes over. You know what I mean? This woman shows interest in him, and he runs right in for it. The Stars card, the Six of Cups. My God, soulmates. You know what I mean? Like he thinks this girl's his soulmate, right? So he pursues her and he takes like things from the past and projects it onto her, like it tests her with it or whatever. Like deal breakers that happened to him with women in the past, he puts her through it like forcefully. Like he sets it up for that to happen and just to see how she'll behave or something. And I feel like all this drive her away. You know what I mean? But and he realizes that's what I'm saying. He sits around thinking on this most of the time. The stars card, he feels like this person is somebody. It's not that he feels like this is his destiny. He's chasing someone he doesn't want him. He just pursued them too aggressively, and it made them like kind of run away from him. Do you get what I mean? But I feel like that person likes him though. They just don't understand what he did. Like that's what I'm saying. He might as well have cheated. He paid. I'm imagining someone who like fakes that they're cheating just to try to see what their how their partner will accuse them about it or something like this, or if their partner will even notice or something like that. It's something so stupid, but the person notices. the person handles it however they see fit, and then they think this person's just a cheater now. You know what I mean? And this person's like, well, fuck, I'm not a cheater. Now this person doesn't want to be with a cheater, so they find a way to get away from the guy. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, but if that guy wasn't a cheater, they would still be interested. So there's a sense of like this guy has to go back and like correct him. You know what I mean? Correct his mistakes with this person in order to be with them. So he kind of just tries to look off and just be like, just don't make the same mistakes twice, right? But he can't. He's hung up on this girl. Okay, so if you're that girl, he's totally crushing on you. Like, wow, okay, the stars card. He feels like, I don't know, it's almost like he feels like he was supposed to fuck up. He doesn't like to see it as he's fucked up. He doesn't see it as you're single until the day you're married. So as long as you're not married, you're single. This is how this guy sees it. You might even be in a relationship. I feel like this girl might be in a relationship. He doesn't care if she's in a relationship. I don't know, the day I feel like tries to pursue her again is the day, I don't know, he's going to tell everyone to move over. Oh, the widower card. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Okay. So whoever this person is, if he wanted to marry them. Okay. And I feel like, and he probably, I feel like he didn't even tell this girl he wanted to marry her. He just, it's like, this is a learn from his mistakes type of man, right? So he has got obsessive and pursued a woman, right? And and he learned from those mistakes. Like he got too close to a woman too quick. So he falls for this woman, wants to get close to her real quick, right? She's even pursuing him. She's like got chaser energy. She's all into him too. But so he secretly paces himself to test her with all these things, and it ruins the relationship. So he learns that that's not a good thing to do either, right? But he he never like chases her or shows how obsessed or into her he is, right? He holds back from it because he's too busy testing her and stuff because he's already like head over heels for her, right? So the widower card, I feel like this girl breaks up with him and there's a grieving to it. You know what I mean? Like this is like people know that he dated that girl. But that's it. That's all they know really. Oh, he dated that girl. I mean, something happened. They ain't together. I don't know that they judge this girl and they deem it as if that girl doesn't want to if they're not together it's because she doesn't want to be with him. They almost think that like he did something and she's covering for him or something. Do you know what I mean? She's just something like this, and I feel like the widower. That's only like very few people that even know about his relationship with this woman. And I feel like the widower card, I feel like this shit hits him. Like you know what I mean? Like he feels like he lost his spouse or something. You know what I mean? Like his soulmate. The stars card, Six of Cups. Okay, he feels yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he feels a loss from this. You know what I mean? So he can't feel that way. So he sees it as he's got to pursue her. But overall, I feel like this guy just focuses on money. We open up his romance file. He's like, I don't want to talk about it. He like pulls out some whiskey and he starts he pulls out a glass and there's no ice or anything. He's just drinking it. Ugh. Like, like, why are you doing that? He don't want to talk about her. No, that's like his biggest loss. I feel like this guy doesn't have any losses. So, and his mentality is one of the reasons why he doesn't lose. So he's managed to pull out a mentality of, well, if they liked me, if they liked me as I was, then they still would like me. I can still pursue them. I can at least correct myself. I don't know. This person's like picked up some obsessive chaser energy for this person, and they don't want to let it go because they basically put this person through the ringer. Like the woman here, they tested her, and she's bulletproof. Do you get what I mean? Like she handled everything how she should have, how he desires, how he wants. Like he got his answers, but at the cost of like now he has no relationship, but he knows he wants to marry her. You know what I mean? He knows her temperament. He knows all of this, and he knows how much she desires him. So he's like, but he's not with her, the widower card. So he can't settle for that. He can't. I feel like so if y'all are here, this is like a guy that a lot of people got a crush on. So he's got a crush on one person. And I feel like, and he's been hooked onto this person for who knows how long with the spider card. I feel like maybe since they met, since they started dating, who knows? And I feel like the camera card, I feel like he's never put her down. He's because if he puts her down, it's a loss. And this is like a guy that's got like a he's got like a undefeated career in his own mind. Like he's always everything has a winning outcome for him. So he can't lose this. He doesn't, you know what I mean? He sees it as all those other women that any relationships he had that failed in the past or whatever, that he's learned from the past from. They were women that he didn't never think on to go back to because they failed his tests, essentially. However, he tested them then, they failed. So he didn't care that they failed, but he did learn like how to, make a better test for the woman. And I feel like he meets this woman and puts her through the test from day one. He can't is something about it, like I said, like love at first sight or something like this. Like is you know what I mean? So I feel like that's uncharacteristic for this man to be so like quick with it like that. He is quick though. He's real quick to start testing a bitch, right? Because I feel like he doesn't like to. He's not the type of guy that wants to sit around and date a woman for like for a year or 6 months or a year and have it slowly fail. You know what I mean? Like he's not going to waste his time with a failing relationship. So, and I feel like in his mentality is that the way he goes with things is that it works from the start. So I feel like it works so well from the start with this person. He instantly falls in love and instantly starts testing this girl. Do you know what I mean? So it's kind of like he pursues women or women pursue him. He dates them a bit, and if they don't trigger him to like obsess over it, like to get him obsessed over them, he doesn't obsess over them. He doesn't care to date them. You get what I'm saying? So then when he does trigger to obsess, like he dates a girl for a certain amount of time until he can maybe get triggered. And not all the girls trigger him. Some girls do. He pursues them and then he puts them through tests. And then he doesn't like the results. So he gets rid of the girl. The relationship breaks up and it's fine. And I feel like he meets this girl at a point. So I said, like he throws every test at her at once practically. So that's why I said he can't see it. He has to somehow change the way he perceives it as it's not over yet. He's still chasing her. He's still pursuing her. But if you're trying to tune into his life right now, he ain't pursuing her right now. He's busy with all these other types of things, but he's got his eye on her. He knows she's single. He knows that she might still be interested in him. He spies on her somehow. You know what I mean? Like he has a way to spy on her somehow, and he does. And I feel like he studies her. He just I don't know. He's just always in the background, waiting. I feel like the shark card, waiting to trigger to actually like pursue her. Okay, strength. More effort will get you what you want. This guy's slacking on it. Honestly, I feel like it's almost like he set himself a goal. Like, oh, when I do this, then I'm going to go back and talk to them. And I feel like he might have already done that, and he should go back and talk to them, but he hasn't. So this is kind of like you have a crush on somebody who's off limits, essentially. Unless you happen to be this girl, he's off limits until he fucking talks to this girl or until this girl starts not even dating someone else. He doesn't care if she's even dating anyone. He's not gonna let this go until she's married. And I feel like he's gonna always chase this woman. He's gonna always be following this woman. He's always gonna be unavailable because he likes and loves this woman so much, and he can't take that loss. Do you get what I'm saying? So until it's a forced loss because someone else takes them off the market and marries them, and you know what I mean, he won't. So I feel like good luck pulling his attention away from that. Okay. I feel like I sense that that girl is single, so I don't know. Overall, that's why this guy's so comfortable. He's chilling. He's just doing his thing because she's single. If she was dating someone, he wouldn't probably be so chill. Do you get what I'm saying? And it's not that he's waiting for that. It's just that's probably how the actual balance of it will happen. Like once this girl actually starts dating someone, he's gonna go in. Like it's gonna trigger his obsession or something. Okay, the Tower card, Six of Swords. As I'm saying, I feel like this guy left this woman or this woman left this man, but this woman's still single, whoever she is. She's single, and I feel like, and she's looking for dates. You know what I mean? She wants to date. She wants to find a partner. She wants to find a soulmate. We have the whip card. And I feel like that's all I know about her is that she's looking for dates, but she's not actually dating. And she has no actual suitors or anyone to talk to or anything like this. And then this guy, he's looking her way. And he's basically he's tried to put it down as a not even as a loss. He sees he can only put the girl down if he sees the relationship was going to be a loss because, well, look what happened. The relationship's a loss. So in the end, the relationship getting ruined is a win for this man. You see what I'm saying? He sees it as a win. Oh, that like it's like rejection is God's protection or something like that. Like this guy always sees the win, but with you he can't. Not well. I guess if you're here, yes, if you're the one that he's crushing on, with this woman he can't. Okay, because I feel like he this like I said, this woman passed all his tests. So it's like he goes to put it down, but then he can't put it down. Okay, so this guy might be this girl's soulmate. They might be soulmates. We don't know. But overall, all about your crush, I feel like they're a particular type of person. They get a lot of people crushing on them. But this guy's got interest for one particular girl. And I feel like until that closes out in his world and his reality, he's not going to be available for any crushes. You know what I mean? I guess until that girl starts dating or until he reapproaches her and she maybe just rejects him. And, you know, she can cause it to be a loss for him too, because if she doesn't want to be with him, he has no choice but to accept that. You get what I'm saying? But he doesn't know these things, and it's almost like he's like hesitant to go and approach her because then he will know those things. You know what I mean? Something like that. Overall, I hope you enjoyed. Right? Pretty sure I think my blood sugar is good now. It's sound. That's a good sound. 6.7. All right. It's that honey bunches of oats. It's coming in strong right now. Okay. Option 3, the hot air balloon. I can't remember what it was called. Okay, so this is all about your crush and if they're crushing back. And we're gonna just go over all the details I can think of about them. Okay. So already with the hot air balloon, I feel like this person might like the sky. Okay. With the clouds card too. This person might. This is kind of like a daydreamer type energy. Chaser. This could be a woman. Okay. The chaser in a codependent. It says what is it? Chaser in codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. So I feel like with the hot air balloon, wow, it's almost like this person's climbing into it. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't know. This person might be a bit adventurous, whoever they are. You might not know that about them. Okay, the butterfly card. So this is somebody I feel like they it's surprising. This is surprising. Like you might know this about them, but when you find I might say things about them you already know, but these are things that you found surprising, like or other people find it surprising. But this person's like very into nature. Do you get what I mean? This person likes nature sounds. They like watching nature. They like looking at it. They like gardening. They like animals. Do you get what I mean? I feel like a lot of people don't know this about this person. You got to get close to this person, I feel like, to really get to know them. And the chaser card, this is like somebody always, it's almost like they're always chasing a dream. Okay? It's like this person is a little, like I said, they're a little dreamy. Okay? So they might be a little whimsical. With the hot air balloon, you know what I mean? Like, this might be somebody who, like, you would think, oh, well, maybe they want to go on a hot air balloon ride. If I was to actually ask this person, hey, would you ever want to go on a hot air balloon ride? They'd say, no, I want to learn how to operate one. I want to buy one and drive it. Do you know what I mean? They're a certain type of adventurous. Okay, like yeah, they would ride a hot air balloon maybe, but they would be more interested about operating it, learning how to drive it, and owning on a. I want to own a hot air balloon one day. I don't know the clouds card. I feel like this person doesn't really socialize with much people. The scholar, this is gonna be somebody that's very smart. I'm picturing the movie Up, how that guy like only had his wife. You get what I'm saying? And when his wife passes, he's out of there. He doesn't even want to be there no more. You know what I mean? So it's like it's something like that. Like this person is antisocial, male or female, whoever they are. They would get a lot. They would be able to marry the man from Up if this is a woman, and if this is a man, he is the man from Up. Okay. They don't have kids and they don't care about it, and it's all about them. They're just doing their thing, but they're good people. But either way, that's how this person is. They're a good person. The butterfly card. I feel like this is shocking. People don't expect this person to be good. People don't expect this person to be nice. People, this person gets like those types of backhanded compliments. Oh wow, you're actually really nice. And it's like I said, this person's highly intelligent, so it's like they instantly see the what is that? Because well, as compared to what? Like I'm actually nice. So you thought I would? Did you think I was mean? You know what I mean? What made you think I was mean? Even what? You had a pre-notion to how I would be? You know what I mean? That's what I said. This person, I feel like a lot of people are surprised. I feel like people are even surprised that this person's smart. People don't expect this person to be smart. I feel like how rude. I feel like the spider card. This person's very meticulous. This is like somebody with like they might have perfectionism. Okay, like genuine, like so, like they like things perfect. Okay, but picture plan, insight. The answers are there for those who look. This is all like just honestly, this is exactly what I was trying to get these reading to be about, where we just talk about your crush and all the things you might like about them. You know what I mean? Because pe when people have a crush on someone, they want to know about them. You know what I mean? And if they can't actually get to know them, they you know what I mean? They try to get to know them somehow. But yeah, so I feel like a lot of people are shocked that this person's smart. This person studies a lot, and I feel like a lot of people are shocked that this person studies. Whatever their study, whatever they study, people don't expect it to be that. See what I mean? Even this person's down to this person's job. It's so multi um angled that like people will meet this person on the streets and they will see that this person's smart. They're a scholar. They're intelligent. They're something. And then they find out what they do for work and they're like shocked. They're like, why would you be doing that for work? You're this. You know, and then people at work see this person at work and they're like they see this person at work and then they're like, oh my God, wait, you know how to read. You know what I mean? Like, people don't expect this person to be smart. People don't expect this person to be dumb. People, I mean, like, everyone's kind of got an expectation on this person, though, oddly enough. And that's kind of what this person's reduced it to is I don't understand what people expect. You know what I mean? This is somebody that has no expectation on themselves, so they don't even understand how people have an expectation on them. Okay, so this is a deep thinker, whoever they are. Insight. I feel like this is somebody that could probably answer a lot of your questions. Just any questions, advice, anything. I feel like you could have a fucking random question about an animal. This person might actually know the answer. Like genuinely, you could fact check them. They're like an encyclopedia almost or something. Like you wouldn't expect this. This person might read encyclopedias. You wouldn't expect this. You get what I mean? Nobody expects this person to be anything that they are. And I feel like there's nothing specific. I don't know. That's funny. This is like almost somebody who doesn't even identify with a gender. They're like, I am just myself. It's like this person's very mental. And if we're in their mental space, they're like, there's no gender here. We're in brain space. They're like, we need to step out into the 3D world in order to know my gender. This is an energy reader. Okay. You know, we've knocked on an energy reader's door and they're like, what do you want? I've been expecting you. By the way, the anchor card, this person's an anchor. Like, and what I mean by that is like they actually can read multiple dimensions. They can see multiple dimensions. It's something like this. They can understand 5D metaphysics, things like this. So I feel like they're an extremely deep thinker. And this is something I feel like nobody expects them to. Nobody expects that. Nobody, no, not even their closest relatives expect this person to be able to do this. But the anchor card, it's their job. That's why they're here. It's the only reason they're here. So, is your crush crushing back? Who the fuck knows? This person's got such a job on their hands. I feel like the scholar card, their job isn't to know things or learn things or read things or educate themselves. Their job is to just be here. That's it. And the anchor card, they can pull from any dimension you can fathom. Or whatever you want to call it, they can pull from there and know anything they want. So that's why I said they can even give you advice. They can tell you things. But I feel like the butterfly card, this might be something they're developing. You get me? The scholar card. If that's what they're studying, if we want to know what they're studying, They're studying how to actually be a better anchor. Oh, isn't that sweet? Okay. The insight card. I feel like this is somebody that'll always be interested in answering your questions. They're antisocial though, but it's part of their protection. You get what I'm saying? Like this person ain't supposed to be out there publicly social. Okay? Imagine. Imagine if the Alexandria Library was never burned, and we had all the scripts. This, you know what I mean? If we had everything that was put in there that was actually burned to be hidden. Imagine if we had all that information, right? It would just get burned again, would it not? It was concealed for a reason, was it not? So this person has access to that type of stuff, Akashic records, things like that. And I was like, if their head's in the clouds, it's because they're in the cloud. Do you get what I mean? Like how Apple has iCloud? This person, the world has a cloud, and this person accesses it. Okay? The butterfly card. That's what I said. They're getting better at being a better accessor. I don't know, something like that. The insight card. This person will try to give you answers to anything, but they know that their answers could be confusing. This is like they translate their own answers. This is somebody who can read. You know what I mean? And I feel like if they can read air, essentially. The clouds card. This person can read air, water. This person's that. This person's like the avatar. Not enough. That's what I'm saying. This person is really hard on themselves. Whoever they are. Okay? I feel like this person, I feel like, that's why I say they feel like they can always be better. Always be better. They can always be better than yesterday. They can always do better than yesterday. This is like somebody that reaches a peak where they can't be better. It's impossible. And they still are like, I don't know. I'm sure I can somehow figure out. Like this person reaches like I said, they do something. They realize they did it at this speed, right? They're like, okay. And they try their hardest every day to break that record. And they can't. And then now they sit and will deep think and figure out what they need to do to change their formula to see if they can break the record. You know what I mean? They change up their game plan and then they try to break their record. This is how intense this person is about being the best at whatever they're trying to do. And right now, specifically, I was able to pull that they are trying to be the best anchor. And not enough. They feel like they're not enough. They're not ready. This is somebody that'll never be ready. I feel like this person's like, I'm never gonna be ready. Oh, I'm never ready. But they're more ready than anyone else. You get what I'm saying? Like this is like somebody that doesn't want to. This is somebody that doesn't want to like put a picture of somebody in an arena. They don't want to do this duel. They don't want to do it. But the moment that fucking door opens, they're gonna end you, and they're gonna be like, "I'm so sorry. I didn't realize I was that good." I could only get better though. I'm sure. I get. I mean, like they're plenty enough, but yet they feel like they're never enough. Okay, I'm frustrated in relationships, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear slash ego issues, and jealousy. So I feel like when this person tries to crush on anyone or date anyone, they get insecure. I don't know. They'd rather just be the anchor. I feel like they can see too much, they can know too much. It's just like somebody that will try to date somebody and they can see their entire like history, all of their soul or some shit like this. You know what I mean? And I feel like they may not necessarily be trying to see it and it'll overlap and they'll think this is reality, they'll think that this is part of today's day or whatever, and they'll get confused. I feel like so this person avoids relationships. I feel like the King of Wands though, this is a woman, there is there the chaser. I feel like she does have a crush on someone. That's mystery man. I feel like we're not allowed to know who that is. They definitely do though. I feel like and with the ring card, okay, it's someone that they like him very seriously. But I feel like it's serious enough to where until they feel like they can handle a relationship, they won't approach him. Oh, but the chaser card, I feel like they might have already tried. Overall, I feel like this person's really hard on themselves, so I feel like they're kind of just doing them, and they're good at doing them. They're so good that they're over here trying to break records of how to be a better them. Okay, but I feel like when it comes to trying to date, they're like it's not that they have a man in mind and they think he's better and they gotta catch up to this. It's none of this. They're like, I can't really date right now. I'm too busy. I'm too busy. They're like, I'm too busy trying to be the best me. And they're like, and I don't kind of, this person kind of doesn't know if they'll ever be unbusy. The anchor card, this is like a lifetime job. Do you get what I mean? So they don't know if they'll ever be enough to do both. Like, you get what I mean? This person has to kind of like, in order to date, they have to kind of walk a particular reality with that person and hold it down. But this is the anchor card. I feel like they can't be held down into one static reality. They have to be very open-minded. So I feel like until this person understands themselves, they're never going to really want to date anyone that can't handle understanding them as a misunderstanding or something like that. It's very confusing. So this person basically doesn't try to date until they feel like they can date. And I personally don't know if they ever will be able to date. It's kind of like this person wants to be the best anchor or the best reader or whatever they can be so that they can go off and finally date. You know what I mean? So that they can handle dating. So they're just, I don't know, until they would have to date somebody that can understand that. And I feel like that's a bit rare. Maybe the person they have a crush on is like, maybe they could have a crush on somebody who's like totally doesn't even understand metaphysics at all, doesn't even believe its existence. Maybe they've never even heard of metaphysics. Hold on a second, I have to go make some more soda. Oof. Okay, I'm back. So sorry. Okay. So this person has basically tried to have a relationship at some point and it didn't work out. And they kind of take all the blame. They blame it all on this anchor card. And they're like, you know what I mean? Like this person doesn't see the point in approaching and trying to date anyone or go beyond crushing on somebody because they feel like they don't have enough energy, they don't got enough time, they don't got it's too much. It's not even like a sad thing. It's just like they're like I can't right now, that type of thing. But I don't know if they ever will be able to. But their goal is to kind of be able to one day, something like that. Ugh, you try chugging orange soda. It's not that fun. Okay, the fish card. Ooh, with the anchor. So this person's really dreamy. I feel like they do got their head in the clouds often. Okay, I feel like they're not chasing dreams. I feel like they're just kind of always in their thoughts, looking for deeper meanings. They're just always like reading. I don't know how to explain that. Ugh, I'm not feeling well. I might need to eat a snack, but I don't have any snacks. I didn't bring snacks today. It's my day off. I thought for sure I ate enough. I don't know. I ate a bowl of cereal, then my insulin ended right after, so I gave myself more because I instantly shot up to 17. Now, I don't know. I'm like 2 hours into this dose, and I need another bowl of cereal apparently. But I'm about to finish this. But either way, so all about your crush, and it does your crush back? I feel like it depends. If you're this mystery man, insight, the answers are there for those who look. So I feel like this person maybe meets a lot of people. A lot of people might crush on this person, but I feel like it's very brief. Like people meet this person in passing, and they're crushing on them in the moment, and that's it. I don't know. These people get their insight from this person, and then they stop liking them. So this person gets a lot of people to crush on them, but they don't stick around. So this person doesn't really like give give crushes too much attention, something like that. But they do. I feel like this is somebody that tries to give attention to everyone. And it's not because they crush on them. This is somebody that gives attention to people, even if they don't crush on them, even if they don't have romantic feelings, things like that. This person's attentive. They like to give attention to all sorts of things. Okay, so this is like somebody, like a lot of people come to this person like, hey, look what I can do. Hey, look at this. Hey, look at that. Hey, look. So this person looks. Okay, the King of Pentacles. I feel like they have a good eye for things. If this person looks at something on their own merits and they weren't told to look at it, I feel like you could believe it, whatever they're looking at, or whatever they're thinking on, or whatever gets their attention, like naturally, is something really good. It's like profitable. This person has a good eye for things like that. But a lot of people are constantly pulling this person's attention. Okay, so I feel like this person might even have a crush. Okay, so this person has a crush on someone. They do. Okay. Well, the king of wands over there, the mystery man. And I feel like, but a lot of people are constantly pulling their attention from him. And because they're not trying to date, they give their attention to other people because they're not pursuing this guy. The chaser card. I feel like if they could, they would. Chaser in a codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. Okay, they feel like this guy, that's what I'm saying. They feel like this guy wouldn't accept them. So they just crush on him. That's it. That's it. So their crush is like, yes, I said their crush is like a daydream in a sense. And that's as far as they take it. So that's it. I feel like it's not very, the butterfly card is very fleeting, but it is a crush. And it's one singular guy. Okay, so a lot of you, this is a woman. If you didn't come here for a woman, I feel like this might not be your pile. Yeah, you might be this guy, though, whoever you are. But overall, I feel like they're not going to pursue you because it's kind of it's just a dream. It's just a fantasy, something like that. The butterfly card, they're very busy with what they're doing. I feel like the scholar card, I feel like this is somebody that like they'll crush on you for who knows how long while they're busy doing this. They pick. It's kind of like this person went into some type of hibernation, but before they went off into hibernation, they found a crush to dream about during these like the case like this person might have they might as well have been sent off to some type of private school or something. They get sent away, but they found a crush before they did it, and they crush on this person privately, secretly. I feel like for when they're lonely, when they're down, things like that. It's like an imaginary boyfriend type of vibe, but that person exists. But their relationship is purely this person's imaginary shit, and they know that it's imaginary. They would pursue this person and try to make it out of the imagination. Do you know what I mean? If they could, but they can't. They're not enough card. I feel like they're too busy. They don't have enough time. They don't have enough energy. Something like this. And the scholar card, I feel like, and they're content like this. They like this. So, do they have a crush on someone? Yes. Is it you? Maybe. Are they ever going to pursue you? Never. If you pursued them, though, I feel like they would be hesitant even. They would be very hesitant and they'd be like they would try to like throw all the things at you that would make them not enough for a relationship, and you would have to be okay with those things. You know what I mean? This person's gonna be like, you wouldn't like dating me because I might cancel on you because I get busy on something, or I don't feel well, or I don't want to go out, or just this person's antisocial. And they're like, and then you might second guess me or not like it. They did things like that. So this person's very preparing. This person tries to prepare people for their lifestyle. I feel like, which is a little like, who knows? It's unconventional for sure. So they try to prepare people for it. And that's why I say if you have a crush on this person, you try to pursue them, okay? I feel like they can break out of their imaginary crush on someone else and pursue other people that are interested in them. I feel like, but you got to get through their whole I'm not enough for you" type of like they're going to throw all of this at you because these are all the reasons that stop them from pursuing that guy. That's what it is. That's what holds them back. It's not that they're busy. It's just that they like I said, it is part of being busy. So they're gonna throw all those things at you. They're like, these are all the things that hold me back from my crush. Whether you're that crush or not. Do you know what I mean? They're gonna throw all that at any potential suitor because they're gonna be like, if you can get through all of this, then maybe we could date. Maybe I would crush on you. They're like, but as it stands, this is what holds me back from dating. So if you can somehow, it holds them back, but it might not hold you back. So they'll throw it at you, but they don't expect you to actually like climb through all that and like be able to date this person. They're like, these are my shortcomings. Essentially, this is my problems, and you know what I mean? Like, can you handle those? Because these are my problems, and if I didn't have them, I would be dating some. I would at least be pursuing people more or something. You know what I mean? So this person's kind of like taking themselves off the market. Yeah, I haven't got the old woman card. That's what I'm saying. This woman's a little. You would think she's bitter, but no, she's not. She's just very smart. She's very wise, and she just would rather live a happy life in the with just doing what she's doing and waiting for the right relationship that works, something like that. And they don't care that they might fantasize or daydream on this guy. They don't care. They see it as they're not trying to pursue them. They're not pursuing anybody. So they're like, and if you don't like them daydreaming or fantasizing on this guy, they're like, then you should approach me. But know that, you know what I mean, knowing that approaching them, you know what I mean, they're gonna give you all the reasons why they're single, and then they feel like they'll still be single after they do that. And I feel like, because hear me out, this person has people approach them often enough to where they give people they try. This person is a trier. They will try. So I feel like they give anyone that gives them attention, they try. As long as they're interested, they will try. But they reach a point where if they are interested, they're not even going to try. They're just going to tell you all the reasons why they're not trying. Do you see what I'm saying? Something like that. It's like an old woman stuck in her ways. Okay, something like this. Okay, Zinnia, absence. What is not here is the key. So overall, I feel like your crush has a crush on somebody that isn't there. Like, I don't know, they're not there for them. They're not a part of their life. They're not anything. They could live in their area. They might not. Who the fuck knows? We don't know who this crush is. But I feel like, but they have chased their energy for this crush. They want to be with this crush. They like this crush. This is somebody who makes their dreams into reality. The only reason they haven't, I feel like, is because they can't. They got all these shortcomings, right? So they don't approach their crush. So if you're a crush on them, they're like, you can approach me. And it's not that they're hung up on this person. It's just because, like I said, they've just kind of closed off to dating and they just kind of fantasize on this person because it's just who they choose to. And I feel like so you could be that person. You could be this person that this person secretly has a crush on. You could be that man. They're like, but do you know what I mean? The not enough card. They're like, you're gonna have to get you. Even you will still have to try to, like, you know what I mean? Handle what they can't produce. You're gonna have to put in your weight. You know what I mean? Like, this person can't give you their all. You know what I mean? So you're gonna have to put in at least 50%. And then I feel like, and this person doesn't really get anyone that can give them anything. They can't give them any percentage. So this person's like, I'm not dating because nobody, I'm not enough, and neither is anyone else. Everyone else has less than them even. So how can this person expect anyone else to ever date them or be enough for them or overcompensate for where they're lacking if no one else has enough for them damn selves? So that's why this person's kind of like on a reserve. They've reserved themselves. Absence. They're like, I don't know, this person's not trying to crush on nobody and they're not trying to date nobody. And it's just because they see it as because everyone treats them like they're not enough. And they're like, that's fine. They're like, but know that that insults yourself because that means you don't have enough. If I'm not enough and you can't date me still, it's because you don't have enough either. Okay, because if you had enough, then this person's not enough card wouldn't matter because you would have more than enough. You see what I'm saying? So this person's like, no, know your, you know what I mean, know your own insults. That they, you know what I mean? So this person says it is basically they're not enough, and then these are the reasons why, and they don't expect anyone to be able to overcome those reasons. So they just sit around fantasizing on, I feel like, one particular person. Okay, so all about your crush. I feel like they're really smart. They're really cool. They're really fun to talk to. I feel like a lot of people like this person, but no one really lingers or tries. No one ever really crushes back on this person. And if they do, they don't crush for long. And this person's kind of like okay with that. They've accepted that. They see it as the person that does crush on them, does stay, and does linger, is the one maybe that can, I don't know, not tolerate them, but the one that basically sees it as they are enough. Something like that. Like people make this person feel like they're not enough, and they can see, well, you're not enough either. So Maybe we should just look elsewhere, something like that. So they're looking for the one that does see them as enough. You see what I'm saying? So either way, I hope you enjoyed and you have a good day.